Welcome to another episode of Drinking After Dark, a podcast where we discuss random topics while having a few drinks. I'm your host, Darius, and as always, drink responsibly. And y'all make sure y'all follow Drinking After Dark podcast on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe to Drinking After Dark podcast YouTube channel. Tonight, I have a very special guest with me. Y'all can't see him, but he's here. Um, this is the first time he's on the podcast. So I'd like y'all to give a big welcome to Prince Pearson, man. What's going on?
Yes, Lord, man. I'm definitely glad to be with y'all tonight. I'm actually out on the beach right now. Just left my cruise, my first cruise ever. I went to the Bahamas, went Carnival cruise. Never been on a cruise in my life. It was a great time, and we don't leave until Saturday morning. So the cruise came back Friday morning, and we're Miami until Saturday morning. So I'm just hanging out, and I definitely made a promise to my bro that I'd be on the podcast. I'm a man of my word, and I like to just get on the podcast, man, chop it up with y'all. Let's speak real life. Let's speak about what's real. And as I always say on my podcast, man, we're gonna cry sometimes, we're gonna laugh, we're gonna speak what's the real. So let's hop on this podcast, my brother, and let's just have a good time tonight. Yeah, I'm glad y'all tapped in. Let's do it.
Well, I appreciate you being on. And tonight, y'all, what am I drinking
Oh,
on tonight? I am drinking on what they call a Royal Hard Orange cream soda. So if y'all don't know what that is Crown Royal vanilla mixed with orange soda. So that's what I'm drinking on. Usually, y'all know I'm on my Crown Royal vanilla mixed with Dr. Pepper cream soda, or Crown and Coke or whatever. But this is what I'm drinking on tonight. I also do have the Crown Royal chocolate. So if y'all ain't got that, y'all should check it out. I still have my guidance whiskey with me as well. So I still got options. I still have my options and everything. So that's what I'm drinking on tonight. Before we get started, man, how long is your cruise?
so my cruise was a 4-day Caribbean. It went to the Bahamas. It left from Miami. So like I said, that's where I am at right now is in Miami. The cruise left from Miami and dropped us back in Miami. So we're in Miami for the last night. I touched down in Miami Sunday and I'm leaving on Saturday. So it's my first cruise ever. I've never been on a cruise in my life. This has been my first cruise. My coworkers invited me. I had a good time. And I love Carnival. Some people say Carnival is ghetto, man, but that's what I like, though. It's ghetto. Everybody had a good time. Everybody laugh. We drink. We enjoy. Hey, 10 out of 10. I definitely join Carnival again, no doubt.
What did you do on the cruise so far?
And we done hit the club. But I ain't gonna lie, really, I'm a people person. So if anything I can tell you out of the experience, as far as the cruise, I'd enjoyed everything. From the cruise to the karaoke nights, getting to know different people, getting to know different people from different cities, see how they're like, see how their cities are like, and to see how we interact with each other differently. Like that's been my highlight of really the whole cruise, man. I've been connected with a lot of people. I've connected with people from New Orleans and Virginia and Baltimore. Like, I'm definitely going to connect again with these people sometime soon. We all stayed in contact. I'm a people person. So, like I say, the communication has been the main part of the cruise. Because it's a cruise, you understand, you come from a contact with people from a lot of different cities. We don't know these people. We come in contact with people from every different area and we just connect for 4 days. So you have to understand, like, hey, if you're a people person, you out there. If you in your room, if you to yourself, you might not get to know everybody. So get to know everybody and putting yourself out there in different personalities is what really brought me.
That's what's up, man. That's definitely what's up. So, man, we're gonna get into some topics, man. Before we get started, I know everybody is been paying attention to what's been going on in the sports world. I mean, the NBA playoffs is going on. I know some of your teams that you were betting on uh is eliminated. They're going home. I know you probably upset because you probably lost some money. The NFL draft just took place. I know some of you guys are happy with your picks, some of you not. But that's just how it is. You don't know how each pick is going to turn out. It could be good for you or not so good for you. But since we're in the whole sports entertainment world, Prince, I know you have heard. I mean, it seemed like almost everybody has heard about the whole Meg Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson breakup. Um, how do you feel about that?
Man, to be honest and transparent with you, brother, man, I feel like a lot of this celebrity stuff, I feel like we just only get what we hear from it. You know, a lot of it ain't really what we hear, if that makes sense. So we just hear what is brought onto the media. Like I know Klay Thompson did his 1, 2, 3. But I don't know. I also heard a post of him putting out that Meg done cheated before. So he, as a man, he like, well, she done cheated before. Why she surprised that I done did my lick back? And you know, I ain't gonna lie to you, brother. Being honestly transparent, I feel like it's a publicity stunt, man. I honestly feel like a lot of these celebrities pull publicity stunts just to sometimes get notoriety or whatever it may be. I truly don't know. But I mean, to be real, Mega Stallion's a millionaire. Klay Thompson is a millionaire. And I'm saying that to say getting men and women on this level of notoriety is no problem. Meg can get more men on her line. Klay can get more women on his line. So I think it's just a publicity stunt, man. And you know, Klay talks about there's a tweet out talking about how Klay Thompson spent $4 million. Girl, my guy, you've been in the NBA for years on years. $4 million is pocket change to you, my guy. You can get this back in 2 or 3 NBA games. It's nothing to you. So I ain't gonna lie to you, brother. Being honestly transparent, I think it's a publicity stunt. You know, I may be wrong, I may be right. I think it's a publicity stunt because Klay he's a good working guy. He's in the NBA. You know he got females on his line. Meg, she's a rapper. She's pretty. She got men on her line. She's doing good on her end as well. So both ends are doing well. It's a publicity stunt if you ask me. Being honestly transparent.
So, one, I'm honestly hearing everybody's perspective on it. I'm not surprised that the relationship ended,
At
period.
all.
Um, and what I would say to those who felt like Meg Meg made Clay in the sense that nobody knew who he was before Meg, let me break this down to you. If you're not a basketball fan, if you're not a sports fan, you don't know who Klay Thompson is. Klay Thompson really don't care about the whole fame and celebrity type thing. He's the type of dude that wants to go out, play ball, go home. All right. He's a guy who has won 4 NBA championships, multiple time All-Star. Um, to me, the top three greatest shooter of all time. Right. He's um he's a guy that in big moments shine brighter than anybody else. In my opinion, his playoff moments are better than Steph Curry's playoff moments. Um, and not only that, he's the future first ballot Hall of Famer. Okay, so for everybody that's going up, well, a lot of talking heads, primarily women that don't know who Klay Thompson is, should look him up. Um, my thing with this relationship too, I just felt like, and Clay is a private person. If you follow Klay Thompson on social media, you know he really don't post much on social media. Meg posts a lot on social media, pretty much because of the industry that she's in. If you know Clay's track record in terms of who he has dated, I mean, he dated Meg Thee Stallion. Yes, that just happened, but he was also with Coco Jones. So it goes to show you that Clay don't care. It's almost in his mind that he knows he could get another woman. He just knows that. Meg could get another guy. Meg has a track record as well. You look at all these celebrities she been with. So this whole situation is really out of control. One, I don't like when people make their relationships public anyway. I think it should stay private. If anything transpired in your relationship, it should be between you two, and um leave it at that. But also too, for those, and I'm speaking to the guys, the young dudes who don't know nothing from anything. Okay, for you guys that can't believe that Klay Thompson cheated on Meg Thee Stallion just based on the looks, I'm gonna break this down to you. Okay, and Prince, I know you're gonna agree with me on this. If we go back, I'm just gonna go back, what, 30, 35 years. I'm not gonna go through the history and all that. But Halle Berry was cheated on. She got cheated on. Beyonce got cheated on. Okay. Even you look at Cardi B then got cheated on, right? All these well, I'm not gonna say most, some of these women that you put on the high pedestal, because oh, she's beautiful. Why would you cheat on her? Trust me, there's a lot of beautiful women in this world. Okay. And the fact that, like you said, he made a post saying that she cheated first and nobody's believing him, but they will believe what Meg is saying, goes to tell me that if even if this is true, y'all still gonna blame the man. He's the suspect, right? Instead of just basically saying, okay, at some point, Meg, you probably just need to get a regular guy. These high profile relationships is not working for you. And maybe it's time for you to really look in the mirror and, find somebody that, who really doesn't want to be in the spotlight like that. Like Klay really don't want to. He was doing it, because you were doing it. But if Klay is on his own, you ain't gonna see him post like that. Shoot. Even with his past relationships, you don't know much about his past relationships. This the only, this is his first, I would say, big publicized relationship. So I think, and here's another thing too, before I let you go. Do you realize how many people don't have a life in the sense of, you know, when it comes to gossip news? I mean, if that's how you make money, that's what you do. But it seems like we're so celebrity driven to where we're shocked by what happens with celebrities, in my opinion, you know. So I just think that, you know, and it also goes to show you too, like I said, keep your relationship private. Because once you make it public, everybody's gonna have an opinion. Just keep it private. That's the best thing to do in a relationship. Whatever goes on in your relationship stays between you two. So, what else do you think about that?
Now that's real, twin. And I ain't gonna lie, when it comes to relationships, especially with people that's famous, bro, I feel like a lot of people put their stuff out publicity, bro. And I feel like these reporters and shit get the first thing that they hear and run with it. It's something like that to me, bro, because y'all are in a relationship. I don't care how much a celebrity you are. You can keep your relationship to a minimum. A lot of these people don't. They want their information to be put out on the media. They want this fame and they want this attention type of thing. Like, and I ain't gonna lie, I honestly don't respect it because say if you're in a relationship and one party gets mad at the other, they're gonna run with what they hear and take it. So I mean, honestly, you gotta really look at it, brother. With this Meg and this Klay Thompson, we really don't really truly know what's really going on.
No,
If you want to be transparent, we're hearing, we're seeing what we hear. We don't know. I don't know Klay Thompson personally. I don't know Meg Thee Stallion personally. I don't know their relationship in her home personally. These reporters are putting together what they think and whatever it is, and we're taking what we get and running with it. And we don't
this
know
is
what's going on. Like I seen a tweet So let's look at it like this. Okay, when the Meg thing came out, when Klay Thompson so-called cheated, oh, he's a dog ass nigga, so and so. But there was a quote unquote post where Klay Thompson posted, man, she been cheated on me. I'm just doing my get back. We don't know if this is true. We're going off of what we hear and not what we truly know. And when you're going off what you truly hear and not what you truly know, you're spreading false news because you're spreading what you hear. And you got to think about it, bro. Come on, man. We all been young once. We all been in middle school and high school, and we hear what we hear. Oh man, you heard so and so messing with so and so, and we're gonna take it and we're gonna spread it because that's what we heard. There's not true facts on this. So, truly, with Klay and his girl, we don't know what's going on. We're not with them. We're hearing what we hear, what the reporters post, and oh, we're going with it. Oh man, y'all heard Klay Thompson cheated on his girl, and then there's a tweet that Klay Thompson posted back. She cheated first. We don't know if this is truly true. We're just going off what we hear, and I feel like that's what social media posts up and fucks people up the most because you're going off of what you hear, not what you truly know. And you gotta look at it, brother. AI now. AI has fucked up the media so much in a sense. People can create an image that looks so truly. Oh man, look at Klay Thompson looking over there with Glorilla. It's not even a true post. But the way they can make that shit seem, brother. Come on, brother. It's
Yeah,
like
it's
it's like if you don't know what's it's like you know what you don't know what you don't. And 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 and, and I think that's just what it is, bro. Honestly, to be transparent with you, I don't know what's going on with Klay. I don't know what's going on with Glow. I mean, I
and
don't know
here's
what's going. I don't know what's going on with his girl. But what I can say is, he's an athlete. She's an artist. She's a great artist. She's a great athlete. They're truly great people from what I've seen so far from the characteristics. I don't know what they got going on right now from family problems, but we'll wait to see. But
it's definitely gonna be more coming out as time goes on.
of
But
course,
I would say too, um, in the beginning people was rooting for him. You
yeah,
know, I think to me personally, I think they was rooting more for Meg more so than Clay. You know, because here's the thing, Clay doesn't really need Meg for anything. Let's just call it what it is. You know, this man has built something on his own. He was a made man before he got with Meg. And for a lot of people, they really felt like, okay, this could work. This definitely could work. Oh, you know what? Better yet, when I think about it, it kind of feels like the whole Will and Jada talk. Like back then, people like, oh, they want to have that relationship like Will and Jada, and they kind of saw that in Clay and Meg, and then next thing you know, boom, what's the one thing they talk about? Cheating, right? Remember with Jada Pinkett Smith with the whole entanglement situation a few years ago? It's the same thing, right? And I think a lot of times people put these celebrity relationships on such a high pedestal to where if something happens, you know, they're outraged. Like, why are you outraged over somebody else's relationship? You know what I mean? I don't, that's like you said, that's on them. That's their relationship. They should,
yeah,
people they and here's the thing. Whoever we all know this about social media. Whoever puts whatever out first, that's the stuff that people going to run with, right?
yeah, exactly. And that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, and I ain't even mean to cut you off, but when it comes to publicity stuff like this, let's look at it. These people are famous. Famous people already have a target on their back. So when it's heard simple something about them, people are going to take what they hear and twist it and run with it because you're running with information with somebody that's already of high power and say it like that. So they have notoriety, they have fame behind them. So say it's something simple, something simple like this. Someone can see someone walking down the street that looks like a little baby. He looks completely like a little baby. And his girl says something to him, he swings on her. Oh man, look at little baby. Headlines. Whole time, little baby's in Brazil, laid up with his girl. But because the people see this look-alike, they're gonna take what they see and run with it. It don't even have to be a little baby. Like I say, little baby can be in Brazil. Oh man, look at little baby in Tennessee swinging on his girl. Little baby's in Brazil, getting to ready to perform a show the next morning. With celebrities, they have a target on their back. They have fame. What comes with fame? These reporters. Reporters are going to report information on people that have notoriety. So, of course, when I get notoriety, oh man, look at little baby swinging on his girl. Of course, this shit gonna make headlines. So, of course, if I find a look-alike that looks like little baby, man, look at little baby swinging on his girl, hold headlines. It's gonna make news. Whole time, little baby, like, what the fuck? I'm in Brazil. Later with my girl, ready to perform at 9 a.m. This ain't me. But publicity and what you can get out first. And AI, bro, AI has damaged our society so much. It has come to a point of more like where AI has more control. Like, bro, I can be in my bed right now, laid up with my female, and you can make an AI generation of me in a club and dancing with a different female. And my girl can go, oh, you did a club this on a different female. Babe, I'm in bed with you. Look at the AI. AI has become so detrimental to our society, bro. Where once AI has been presumed, and if you have someone that cannot tell the difference, bro, AI can fuck you up, bro. And that's just truly look at the what this world has done to with AI, bro. AI has outbalanced morality and society. AI can put you somewhere where you've never been. I could have never been to Brazil, but AI can put me in an image where I'm in Brazil dancing with a girl. And my girl says, oh, you went to Brazil on your days off. But I never been to Brazil. But AI can make it look so real. Where I gotta beg and plead to my girl, babe, I was not in Brazil. I've never been there. But with the AI in the image, how can I fight for myself, bro? When
AI
AI makes it look so realistic.
AI is we all know AI is going to continue to develop. We all know that AI is, I mean, it's already taking some jobs. It's going to continue to take jobs, unfortunately. Um, and I'm not saying AI is completely bad. What I'm saying is that, how can I say it? AI, so there's some good and some bad if you use it properly, right? And we're seeing it now. I don't know if you're paying attention. They're creating um these I like to call them Terminators, just for me. I like to call them Terminators, human robots, right? I don't know if you've seen that or not. They're creating them, all right? At some point, human robots is going to take our own jobs, right? You look at
For real.
self-driving cars, you're looking at a lot of professions like accounting, marketing, um, what else? Computer technology, coding and all of that. AI is it's going to take over. Well, it's already here. It's already here, right?
Yeah,
So
for
the thing,
real.
unfortunately, well, it's not unfortunately, but the way the world works, we always have to adapt.
Yeah.
We always have to adapt, and I hate to say it, but it's kind of like there's nothing we can do about it because the powers that be have full
At all.
control. They have full control, and it's the sad part. It's really sad about it. And I mean, I wish AI, well, for one, they have warned us about this years ago.
Of course.
They have warned us, when it comes to technology decades ago. This is what's going to happen, right? This is exactly what's going to happen. And a lot of people just brush it off like, whatever, they just talking. No, you don't think these wealthy individuals weren't planning this the whole time? They
Of
told you,
course.
they told you this was going to happen, and they knew you weren't going to take it seriously.
And that part right there. So it becomes a point in like where we took it as a joke. You look at Amazon, you look at jobs being taken over. Like, bro, look at Amazon. They're finding robots to take over these jobs. They're pushing us out by the day where we don't really see what's really going on. It's meant to be a system to where we're meant to catch on, but we're not catching on until it's too late. AI is taking over. They want us out. And I'm not going to say too much on the media because I know media like to flag shit. Brother to brother, sister to sister. Catch on what I'm saying. They want us out. And when they
Listen, it,
want, and then when they want us out, they're gonna do what they can to get us out. And that's all I gotta say. That's the highlight. You feel what I'm saying? My brothers and sisters, they're gonna feel what I'm saying. There's only so much we can do when we're dealing with a bro. I'm in Miami right now. Bro, did you know that there's cars driving around by themselves with
oh yeah,
cameras around them, bro? Bro, this car with cameras can pick you up from the airport and take you 45 minutes away, all by view with cameras. Nobody's in the car but you. You're in the back seat, letting a robot control you. What if the robot has a wreck? Anything? You're letting a robot drive you to a destination. What if you're not going to the right destination? What if the robot is meant to fuck your head up? You're sitting in the back seat, kick your feet up, and you're just letting this robot drive you. Just a robot is picking you up from the airport. Hey, I'm your server taking you to so I don't know you. You know me from a can of paint. You look how generation and AI has been so messed up, bro. It's a mind game, bro. They are meant to override us. And they want to push us out of
yeah,
these
they,
warehouses. Like, listen, I heard a story. I heard a story. No, it was in the Amazon warehouse, bro. Do you know that a worker dropped dead in the warehouse? And the main manager told the warehouse workers, keep working, work over him. What? A worker dropped dead in this warehouse? And you told us to work over him to continue to get these packages out? And we have a worker dead? You want us to step over him to get your packages out? So you don't care about our well-being. One of our own died on this floor. And you want us to just step over him. Oh, he's good. Come on, God. Let's get these packages out to these first class. What? Somebody just died on this floor. But no, fuck him. Let's get these packages out. These packages are more important than a life. When you look at what AI has been doing, and when you look at the shit that's going on, bro, we have to take charge as a unit, bro. As brothers and sisters, we have to take charge. If we do not take charge, listen to what I'm saying. Highlight what I'm saying. I can't say too much on the media. If we do not take charge as brothers and sisters, they are going to take charge of us. They already been trying to do it for years. We've seen it. We've seen it. They trying to take control of us. If we do not take charge, as brothers and sisters, we're cooked.
One
They've
thing
been
I was
they have been
uh,
in control for years, right, brother? Have they not been in control of us since the 80s, since the 90s? We've read about it, we've seen about it, we've seen how they did us.
it's
If we do not stand now, we're cooked, bro. And you know
it,
that. I ain't got to say too much on the media because I want them to highlight what I'm saying. But you feel me?
it's been longer than that.
Come
Um,
on now. And you know that.
but I would say this: when it comes to AI, the most important thing you can do when it comes to AI is educate yourself on AI.
That's it.
You got to educate yourself. Don't be the ones that is not keeping up what's going on today.
That's it. And
And the thing about it is too, the I believe AI is not going to take every job. Now AI will try to take every job, but I don't believe it's going to take every job. When it comes to, like you said, the self-driving cars, they've been all around the country, um, and it uh hasn't been great. It hasn't been great at all. It's been you got cars driving down the wrong street, going the wrong way, causing traffic, things like that. But at some point, it's going to evolve to where um you probably won't even need a driver's license anymore. I think that's where it's going to end up happening at some point. I don't think it's going to happen in my lifetime, but at some point it's going to happen. This whole world that we're going to live in is going to turn into Futurama. If y'all don't know what Futurama is, go watch the cartoon. I know you know what Futurama is. Great cartoon. When it was first on, I tried to watch it when it came back. I really couldn't get into it, but when it was first on, it was a great cartoon. So eventually, that's what it's going to turn into. But yeah, just educate yourself. Educate yourself on AI, and so you won't be like stuck in the dark. All right, man. What
that
else? What? Yeah, go ahead.
now you good. You good. You good. And that's just what it is. Educating and keeping it real because as a unit, bro, all we can do is educate each other and keep each other on game. And I know I'm probably finna hit a real sensitive topic, bro. But as far as this Black History Month shit, bro, when you really truly look at it, ask my brothers, just listen to me real quick. It's bullshit. And I'm finna say it's bullshit because listen to me now. Your children that go to school, they only preach our history of February. February, that's it. January, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, nothing. Only February, and where we have 28 days. Oh man, listen to what Harriet Tubman did. Listen what Martin Luther King did. But March, November, all these other months, we don't give a fuck about your history. We're gonna give y'all 1 month to hear about your history. No, no, bro. And as a black man in this world, and I'm African, let me tell you, my family came from West Africa, Sierra Leone. As a black man in this world, our history matters 12 months out of the year. How can you sit here and preach to me what we've been through only matters for 1 month? And out of the 1 month is 28 days, the shortest month. Well, all we went through. You can't sit here and tell me all the works and the history and the pain we went through matters for 28 days. No, teach my children, teach my nephews, teach my nieces this shit through January to December. I need them to know what my ancestors went through and what their uncles went through. And they went through in the fields and cried and pain and bled and died. I need them to know that, not just 1 month. You cannot summon history in 1 month. But that's what they want us to feel. Oh man, they gave us 1 month of February. Let's celebrate. As a black man, I swear to you, word to my kids, I'll never celebrate Black History Month with my family. And you know why? Because from January to December, I'm going to teach my kids what their history went through, how we got hung on them trees, how we got slaved in them fields, how we got drugged through them fields, and how our ancestors got killed. I'm not going to teach them this for 1 month. It matters through the whole 12 months. But they feel like, oh, well, just because we get these black people 1 month, let them celebrate. No, that's bullshit. That's bullshit, brother. Listen, that's like me celebrating you only on your birthday month. Man, happy birthday to you, brother, this month. But every other month, you're nobody to me. No, you're somebody to me because you're a brother to me. I'm going to celebrate you and tell you I love you on every other month because you're a human being, because you're my brother. I'm not just going to tell you, man, I love you, brother, on your birthday, February 18th. Yeah, happy birthday to you, brother. Hey, it's your birthday today. No, January to December is your birthday. You're a brother. You're living. You're breathing. You have breath in your body. You're my brother. I'm not going to just celebrate you on one day, set up candles, and set up a weak ass birthday cake. No. How can I only show you love on your birthday but treat you like shit every other 363 days of the year? Come on now. Like, it has to be where we see so much bigger of the picture. So when I tell our people Black History Month is bullshit, and they go, wait, and they became, I said, wait, listen to what I'm saying. They're only giving us 1 month. And they're only giving us 1 month on the shortest day. Why not January where we got 31 days? Why not March where we got 31 days? Why not April where we got 31 days? Why not December where we got but that one day out of the month, 28 days. Oh, Black Lives Matter. No. Bitch, you know how much we went through? You know how much we bled? You know how much people died? You know how much we marched? And you only gonna give us 28 days? Crazy.
So, so here's the thing. Again, we talked about education when it comes to AI. Okay,
Real life,
we
brother.
we know we know education truly starts at home.
It's it's
So,
it
was that my
starts
echo?
at home, brother. It starts at home, but it starts at school.
Well, here's the thing, and I'm gonna push back a little bit because we all know, especially when it comes to public schools. I'm not talking about, the public schools. I'm talking public schools.
Yes,
Pub
Lord.
Public schools, we know it became political at this
Yes,
point.
yes, Lord.
Um,
Real.
and teachers are actually there's more teachers leaving than teachers are coming in.
That
All
part.
right.
Yeah.
And they already stressed because of the state mandates that's in front of them. So when we say it starts with school, to me, it starts at home. So if you want to, that's why I say, yeah, Black History Month, February, that's what they want to plaster, cool. But in your home, you can make it 365,000. I mean, I'm gonna say thousand, 365 days a year. And not only that, but there's a lot more. Um, I know in public school they talk about, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Rosa Parks.
Yeah.
It's the same old, right? But
Real.
what about the others, right? What about our inventors? What about um yeah, I'm not talking about athletes and entertainers, right? We're talking about, who are our first what was I about to say? No, I was about to say that. What about Black Wall Street, right? They're not teaching that in school, but you could teach it at home, right? Um, what about our great inventors? They're not teaching that in school, but you could teach it
Yeah.
at home. So with all the stuff that goes on in the public school system, and that these states, especially in Tennessee, are trying to take money out the public school system and push it towards the charter schools, the private schools that's out there, then so yeah, so that's just something that we could do, just start educating at home, and then you know it starts with you as you're the first educator. All
It's
right.
love.
Um, Before we get out of here, man, I know it's Mother's Day, and everything like that. You want to wish anybody Happy Mother's Day?
Yes, love, man. Happy birthday. Happy Mother's Day to my godmothers. Happy birthday to the mothers out there that done did everything that you could. Stand on 10 toes, stand on your own, did everything that you could, and being the best woman that you could have been to them children. Happy Mother's Day to you. Much love, much blessings to you. That's real.
And happy Mother's Day to my wife, to my mother, to grandmother, great grandmother, to my aunts and cousins, and to all of you out there, whether it's your first Mother's Day or your 100 Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to you. All right, y'all. Thanks for tuning in with me tonight. Um, Prince, man, this was fun, man. We got to do it again sometime. Just let me know when you're ready. We'll get everything set up. Y'all make sure y'all follow Dream After Dark Podcast on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And please, please, subscribe to the channel. And if you have any suggestions why I should try to drink on, man, please leave it in the comments. Prince, any last words?
Hey, no last words really from me, man. Blessings and love. And I'm glad I was been able to be on this podcast tonight. As I always say, first things first, I'm a man of God. So I want to close this podcast off with just a little prayer, man. Heavenly Father, I just thank you for this word that you've been able to present for us tonight, Heavenly Father. I thank you that we've been able to gather and just speak over the real and speak over the real life things that need to be spoken over in this community, Heavenly Father, and also us to have brothers of children of your life, Heavenly Father, and that you committed to us a life on this earth, Heavenly Father. We thank you and we love you. And we just give you the thanks of what you have done and what you over continue to do. We thank you for this love and this protection over the deliverance, Heavenly Father. I thank you over my brother that you allowed to connect with me. And we've been able to present the real and uncut to your people. We thank you. We love you. Amen. And that's all I got, brother. First things first, like I said, man of God before anything. So I just thank you and I love you, man. Thank you for inviting me on this podcast. And this ain't it. We got more things coming in store. So y'all stay in tune. Y'all stay in tune. Y'all stay live. And we'll always be live. And we got more things coming for y'all. Y'all stay tuned. It's love from me. All the way from Miami. I just got off the cruise boat. But my brother, I promised him I'll be on this live, speaking the real and the true and the uncut. And that's real.
And please, please make sure you tell your friends and family about the podcast, Drinking After Dark Podcast.
You know
Any
that.
top, any topics y'all want us to discuss, man, we can discuss it. Y'all know I'm not really big into religion, so that's one thing I'm definitely not going to talk about. But we can
Yep.
talk about everything else.
That's
Till
it.
next, until next time, for Prince, I'm Darius from Drinking After Dark Podcast, and we out. Peace.
We're live. Love you, brother. Be safe.
You too.